Have you ever noticed how sometimes, right after receiving a gift, your money starts slipping away or unexpected problems suddenly appear? Ancient wisdom tells us that not all gifts are true blessings. Some carry hidden energies that can block your wealth, disturb your peace, and even attract bad luck. And here's the shocking part. Most people accept these gifts with a smile, completely unaware of the harm they bring. But in 2025, a year of powerful energy shifts, being careful about what you accept is more important than ever. That's why today, I'll reveal 7 gifts you should never accept in 2025 if you want to protect your abundance. And make sure you watch until the very end, because number 1 is the most dangerous. It may already be inside your home right now. Before we begin, if you are new here, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and tap the notification bell so you never miss more wisdom to protect your wealth, peace, and prosperity. Number 7. Sharp objects, knives, scissors, or blades. Receiving sharp objects like knives, scissors, or blades may seem completely harmless or even practical at first glance. After all, they are everyday tools, and many people view them as thoughtful gifts. However, in spiritual and ancient wisdom traditions, these items carry symbolic meanings that can deeply affect your life. Sharp objects are believed to represent cutting, separation, and conflict. Accepting them can inadvertently invite energies that disrupt harmony in your home, create tension in relationships, and even block your financial flow. The danger is subtle. You may not notice anything immediately, but over time, their presence can lead to misunderstandings, arguments, and obstacles in your personal and professional life. In 2025, the significance of these objects becomes even stronger. This year is seen as a time of powerful energy shifts and transformations, making your surroundings and the items you accept more influential than ever. Bringing sharp objects into your space can amplify unseen tensions and interfere with your ability to attract abundance. Even if the gift comes from someone you trust or love, the energy attached to knives or scissors may carry the giver's unresolved stress, misfortune, or negativity. By keeping these items in your home, you are unconsciously allowing their energy to mingle with yours, which can subtly affect your decisions, relationships, and opportunities for growth. Beyond the energetic perspective, there are cultural and symbolic warnings about sharp objects. In many Asian and spiritual traditions, knives and scissors are said to cut the bond between the giver and receiver. This does not only refer to personal relationships but also extends to business, partnerships, and social connections. Accepting a sharp gift can create distance or even unintended conflict between you and the giver, symbolically severing positive ties. People often dismiss these beliefs as superstition, but when considered from an energetic standpoint, it becomes clear that objects with cutting power can carry more than just physical potential. They can influence the flow of energy and harmony in your life. If refusing a sharp gift feels socially awkward or impossible, there are ways to minimize its negative effect. One common practice is to give a small token in return, such as a coin, which transforms the gift into a purchase rather than a traditional gift. This act is believed to neutralize the harmful energy attached to the item. However, this should only be considered a temporary solution. The most effective way to protect your home and personal energy is to politely decline such gifts whenever possible. By doing so, you maintain control over the flow of positive energy in your life and safeguard your financial, personal, and spiritual well-being. It's important to remember that sharp objects are not just physically dangerous, they are energetically influential. While it is easy to overlook them as ordinary tools, their symbolism and hidden energies can subtly affect your life. In 2025, a year focused on attracting wealth, harmony, and spiritual growth, even a small gift like scissors or a knife can become a barrier to your prosperity. Saying no to these gifts is not rude. It is an act of protection. By refusing them, you preserve the positive energy in your home, protect your relationships, and keep your path toward abundance clear and unhindered. Number 6. Empty wallets or purses. At first glance, receiving a wallet or purse as a gift might seem thoughtful and practical. After all, wallets are associated with wealth, organization, and carrying essentials. However, according to spiritual and ancient wisdom, an empty wallet or purse carries a hidden message of lack and scarcity. Accepting it without any money inside can inadvertently invite financial instability or blockages into your life. It's as if the emptiness of the gift is transferred to your own financial energy, creating subtle obstacles that prevent wealth from flowing smoothly, even though it may feel trivial. This symbolic emptiness can have a long-lasting impact on your prosperity. In 2025, when energy shifts are strong and opportunities for financial growth are abundant, bringing an empty wallet into your home can be particularly harmful. It can unconsciously reinforce the mindset of lack, making it harder for you to attract money or sustain abundance. Even small financial setbacks or delays can be amplified when you have accepted such a gift, as the energy attached to emptiness creates a subtle resistance to the flow of wealth. People often overlook this symbolism, thinking a wallet is just a material object, but its spiritual influence is significant, especially in a year focused on wealth expansion. Cultural traditions reinforce this warning. In many societies, a wallet or purse should always contain a token of money when given as a gift, even just a single coin. This act symbolizes ongoing wealth and invites prosperity, rather than emptiness. Accepting an empty wallet breaks this principle, as it represents the opposite: a lack of resources, missed opportunities, and the potential for financial leakage. This symbolism is deeply embedded in the understanding of energy and abundance, reminding us that objects can carry far more than their physical value. There are ways to remedy the situation. If you do receive an empty wallet and cannot refuse it, placing a small coin, note, or token of wealth inside the wallet immediately upon receiving it can transform its energy from negative to positive. This simple act signals to the universe that your financial energy is intact, turning the symbolic emptiness into a vessel of abundance. However, it's always safer to insist that the wallet contains something from the start, as prevention is stronger than correction when it comes to subtle energies. Ultimately, an empty wallet or purse is more than just a gift, it's a symbol of potential financial challenges. In 2025, when protecting your wealth is more crucial than ever, allowing such a gift into your life can create blockages that are difficult to remove later. By being mindful and cautious, you maintain control over your financial energy, ensure your prosperity flows unhindered, and protect yourself from subtle negative influences that may accompany well-intentioned but harmful gifts. Number 5. Old or worn-out shoes. Shoes are more than just items we wear. They carry symbolism connected to our journey, direction, and movement in life. Accepting old or worn-out shoes as a gift may seem harmless or even practical, but spiritually, they carry the energy of the paths they have already traveled. In many traditions, worn-out shoes are believed to absorb and retain the struggles, challenges, and misfortunes of their previous owner. Bringing them into your home can subtly transfer these energies to you, affecting your luck, progress, and even your ability to attract prosperity. It is not just about physical wear and tear. Shoes act as carriers of experiences, and negative energy can accumulate over time if ignored. In 2025, a year marked by energy shifts and financial opportunities, wearing or accepting shoes that have been heavily used by someone else can create unexpected obstacles in your path. They may manifest as missed opportunities, delays in achieving goals, or challenges in relationships. Even if the gift comes from someone you love, the energy embedded in the shoes may carry burdens you are unaware of. Shoes connect us to the ground and symbolize the foundation of our personal journey. Introducing negative or stagnant energy at this foundational level can slow your progress and block the flow of abundance in ways that are subtle but real. Cultural wisdom emphasizes that shoes represent movement and direction in life. Accepting used or worn-out shoes can symbolically mean walking in someone else's struggles rather than forging your own path. This is particularly important when focusing on personal growth, financial prosperity, or spiritual advancement. A gift that seems practical can therefore inadvertently interfere with your personal energy and intentions. Ancient teachings suggest that shoes, due to their constant contact with the ground, carry the energy of the roads and experiences they've traversed. By wearing or keeping them, you may inherit unresolved difficulties from others, rather than creating your own path forward. If refusing the gift feels awkward, there are remedies to mitigate its effect. One practice is to cleanse the shoes spiritually or physically before using them, such as washing them thoroughly, leaving them in sunlight, or even performing simple energy-clearing rituals. These actions are believed to remove residual energies from the previous owner. However, even with cleansing, the safest approach remains to avoid accepting worn-out shoes altogether. Protecting your personal space from accumulated negative energy ensures that your journey, both physically and spiritually, remains clear and focused on your goals rather than being burdened by others' struggles. Ultimately, old or worn-out shoes are more than just second-hand items. They are vessels of energy that can influence your life in subtle ways. In 2025, when maintaining positive momentum in both wealth and personal growth is crucial. Accepting such gifts can create blockages and delay your progress. By being mindful of the symbolic power of shoes, you protect your personal energy, maintain the integrity of your path, and ensure that your steps forward are aligned with prosperity, success, and harmony. Saying no to these gifts is not rude, it is an act of preserving your journey and the positive energy that sustains it. Number 4. Clocks or watches. Receiving a clock or watch as a gift might seem harmless or even thoughtful, as these items are often associated with time management and productivity. However, spiritually and symbolically, clocks and watches carry energies that can influence your life in unexpected ways. In many traditions, giving a timepiece as a gift is considered inauspicious because it symbolizes the passing of time, endings, or even the depletion of energy. Accepting a clock or watch can unconsciously remind your subconscious that time is running out, creating stress or anxiety that interferes with your focus, financial decisions, and overall peace. Even if the giver means well, the energy attached to the gift can subtly influence your life trajectory. In 2025, a year of important energy shifts and opportunities, the influence of time-related objects becomes even more pronounced. Accepting a clock or watch can create a sense of pressure or urgency that negatively impacts decision-making. It may bring hidden stress, financial delays, or even missed opportunities. The subtle energy of a clock is constantly ticking, reminding you of the passing moments and potentially creating tension rather than motivation. Instead of feeling empowered to act, you may feel rushed, anxious, or burdened by the constant reminder of fleeting time. This makes what seems like a useful gift potentially harmful for your peace and prosperity. Cultural traditions around the world have long warned against giving clocks or watches. In some cultures, it is believed that these items symbolize the countdown of one's life or relationships, implying separation or endings. Accepting such gifts can inadvertently attract disharmony in personal relationships, business partnerships, or family connections. While modern society often overlooks these symbolic meanings, spiritual energy is subtle. It works quietly, influencing your life over time in ways you may not immediately notice. By bringing these objects into your home, you may unintentionally introduce energy that disrupts the natural flow of abundance and stability. If you find yourself receiving a clock or watch and cannot refuse it, there are ways to reduce its negative influence. Some traditions recommend gifting a small token, like a coin, in return, which transforms the exchange into a symbolic transaction and neutralizes harmful energy. Others suggest performing simple cleansing rituals, such as placing the clock in sunlight or leaving it near fresh flowers, to harmonize the energy. While these practices can help, the most effective approach is prevention. Politely declining such gifts protects your home and life from potential energy blockages before they even begin to manifest. Ultimately, clocks and watches are more than mere objects. They carry symbolic energy that can subtly affect your mental state, relationships, and financial flow. In 2025, when your focus should be on growth, prosperity, and stability, accepting these items can act as a hidden barrier to your goals. Saying no is not a rejection of the giver but a conscious choice to protect your personal space and energy. By being mindful about the symbolic meaning of such gifts, you maintain harmony, safeguard your wealth, and ensure that your life moves forward with positive momentum, free from unseen pressures and disruptions. Number 3. Broken or cracked items. Receiving broken or cracked items as gifts may seem careless, or sometimes people give them unknowingly, thinking they are still usable or decorative. However, from a spiritual and energetic perspective, broken or damaged objects carry negative energy that can directly affect your life. They symbolize incompleteness, instability, and loss. Bringing them into your home or workplace can subtly transfer these energies to you, creating obstacles in relationships, finances, and personal growth. Even small cracks or chips, like those on a vase or plate, are believed to harbor disrupted energy that can prevent positive energy from circulating freely in your environment. In 2025, a year with powerful shifts in energy and fortune, the influence of broken or cracked items is intensified. Accepting such objects can block the flow of abundance and create stagnation in your life. For example, a broken decorative item might cause unnoticeable tension in your home, manifesting as minor disputes, delays in work, or financial setbacks. The energy of imperfection is absorbed by your surroundings and may subtly affect your mindset, leaving you feeling uneasy, frustrated, or unlucky. What seems like a small imperfection can therefore have long-term consequences if it remains unaddressed. Cultural and spiritual traditions worldwide warn against keeping broken or damaged gifts. Many believe that these items act as magnets for misfortune, attracting negative events that mirror their own flaws. They are associated with deterioration and decay, representing incomplete energy patterns. Accepting such gifts can inadvertently invite instability or loss into your life. Even if the item is meant for practical use or holds sentimental value, the energy it carries often outweighs its usefulness. By bringing cracked or broken items into your space, you may unintentionally reinforce a cycle of blocked opportunities, poor luck, and disrupted harmony. There are ways to mitigate the effect of broken items if refusing them is difficult. Some suggest cleansing the object with sunlight, water, or incense to remove stagnant energy before placing it in your home. Others recommend symbolically repairing the object, such as gluing a broken vase or sealing a crack, to signal completion and restore energy flow. However, these measures are not as powerful as refusing the gift entirely. The safest approach is to avoid accepting broken or cracked items in the first place. Maintaining the integrity of your personal energy and the positive environment around you. Ultimately, broken or cracked items are more than just material objects, they are vessels of incomplete energy that can subtly interfere with your life. Particularly in 2025, when energy flows are heightened, accepting them can create barriers to wealth, personal growth, and emotional stability. Saying no is not disrespectful. It is an act of protection, ensuring your home remains a space of harmony, abundance, and positive momentum. By avoiding damaged gifts, you safeguard your life from unseen obstacles and maintain the flow of energy needed to attract success, happiness, and prosperity. Number 2. Black clothes. Receiving black clothing as a gift may seem simple, stylish, or practical, but spiritually and symbolically, black is often associated with heavy or absorbing energy, while black can represent elegance or protection in fashion. In the context of gifts, it carries energy that may attract negativity or block positive flow. Accepting black clothes, especially without intention or awareness, can subtly absorb stagnant or heavy energies from your environment or from the giver. These energies can influence your mood, create stress, or even interfere with your ability to attract wealth and abundance. A gift that seems harmless can therefore act as a silent energy barrier in your life. In 2025, a year of powerful energy shifts and financial opportunities, the influence of black clothing is particularly strong. Wearing or keeping these clothes in your personal space can amplify feelings of heaviness or stagnation. They may make it harder for you to feel motivated, optimistic, or confident in your personal and professional endeavors. Even if the giver's intentions are pure, the color black has a symbolic weight that can affect your energy field, subtly influencing your emotional state and your environment. Over time, this can manifest as missed opportunities, financial delays, or tension in relationships. Cultural and spiritual traditions worldwide have long associated black clothing with absorbing negative energy, mourning, or endings. Giving black clothes as a gift is sometimes seen as a way of transferring unresolved or heavy energies to the recipient, whether consciously or unconsciously. While fashion trends may disregard these beliefs, the subtle energy effect remains, influencing your personal energy and the flow of abundance around you. Accepting black clothes can unintentionally invite fatigue, melancholy, or obstacles into your life, making it harder to maintain a positive and prosperous environment. If refusing black clothes is difficult due to social reasons, there are ways to reduce their impact. Some practices suggest placing the clothing in sunlight for a few hours to cleanse stagnant energy, or storing them separately until you are certain they do not affect your environment. Others recommend pairing the gift with vibrant or positive items to balance the energy. However, these remedies are not as strong as simply declining the gift. The safest approach is to avoid accepting black clothing entirely, ensuring your personal space and energy remain light, balanced, and conducive to prosperity. Ultimately, black clothes are more than just a fashion choice. They carry subtle, symbolic, and energetic meanings that can influence your life. In 2025, when maintaining positive energy and attracting wealth is crucial, accepting black clothing can create silent blocks that affect your emotions, mindset, and opportunities. Saying no to these gifts is not rude. It is an act of protecting your energy, your home, and your path to abundance. By being mindful of the symbolism, you maintain harmony, preserve positive energy, and ensure your life stays aligned with success, happiness, and prosperity. Number 1. Mirrors. Mirrors might seem like ordinary and even beautiful gifts, but spiritually, they are considered one of the most powerful and potentially dangerous objects you can receive. According to ancient wisdom, mirrors have the ability to reflect not only your physical image but also the energies surrounding you. They can amplify emotions, attract negative energy, and reflect back unresolved issues from both the giver and the receiver. Accepting a mirror as a gift, especially without understanding its energetic significance, can inadvertently bring instability, tension, or misfortune into your life. Unlike other items, mirrors act as energetic gateways, which is why they are considered highly sensitive and potentially harmful. In 2025, a year of intense energy shifts, the influence of mirrors becomes even more critical. Any hidden negative energy in your home can be reflected, magnified, and spread, creating disturbances in wealth, relationships, and personal well-being. A mirror gifted without caution can subtly disrupt the balance of energy in your space. It may cause feelings of restlessness, amplify conflicts, or even bring emotional or financial challenges. The energy of mirrors is not easily neutralized, making them far more potent than ordinary objects like clothes or shoes. Even a small mirror can have a profound effect if placed in a sensitive area of your home. Cultural and spiritual traditions emphasize that mirrors can act as portals for both positive and negative energies. A mirror reflects the energy that is already present and can sometimes attract additional energies from outside, including unresolved tensions or ill intentions from the giver. In feng shui and many spiritual practices, mirrors are treated with extreme care, as improper placement or acceptance can destabilize the environment. This is why receiving a mirror as a gift is considered one of the riskiest choices. It may inadvertently introduce energy that blocks abundance, peace, and harmony in your life. If refusing a mirror gift is impossible, there are some steps that can reduce its harmful effects, though they are not foolproof. Placing a protective cloth over the mirror until it is securely cleansed, avoiding positioning it opposite beds or doors, and performing energetic clearing rituals can help minimize negative impacts. However, even with these precautions, the safest approach remains to decline mirrors as gifts entirely. Protecting your home from energetic disturbances ensures that your environment remains stable, harmonious, and conducive to wealth, success, and well-being. Ultimately, mirrors are far more than decorative items. They are vessels of amplified energy and reflection. In 2025, accepting a mirror gift can be extremely risky, as it has the potential to disrupt your personal, financial, and emotional balance. Saying no to a mirror is not rude. It is a protective measure to safeguard your energy and your home. By avoiding this gift, you maintain harmony, protect your prosperity, and ensure that the flow of positive energy in your life remains uninterrupted. Mirrors, when handled improperly, are silent but powerful agents that can influence your life in profound ways, making them the most dangerous gift to accept in 2025. Those were the 7 gifts you should never accept in 2025 to protect your wealth and peace. If you found this valuable, hit like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you never miss tips to attract abundance and positive energy.